Hello mathematicians, today we're going to be working on the area model multiplication. And what's really nice about the area model is that we are breaking apart its place value, and this is going to help us if we ever needed to do mental math. So this would be hard to do 36 times 25, but if we were to use the area model and break apart the place values, 36 is really saying it is 30 plus 6, and 25 is really 20 plus 5. So we're going to take this same model and we're going to transfer it over to our setup for our area model multiplication.
Okay.
So for above each section, we're going to go ahead and add our double digits. So let's work with the 36. So 36 is really saying it's 30, 3 groups of 10s, and 6 ones. And then down here, we're going to have our 25, which is 20, or 2 groups of 10s, and 5 ones. Once we're able to set up in it for each section of the box, we can now go ahead and multiply. So everyone knows, or the students have learned, that anything times 0 equals 0. So when we look here, 2 times 0 is 0, and the students know that we can count how many zeros that we see visually. So there are 2 zeros here. And this is what the nice thing about area model is, because they can break apart the place values and apply the 10 rule. And then 2 times 3 equals 6. So 20 times 30 equals 600. And then once we have multiplied the 30, now we need to make sure we don't forget about the 6 in our ones place. So 20 times 6 is really saying 2 times 6 is 12. And 6 times 0 is 0. So it's 120. And then for our 5, we're going to multiply 5 times 30. So 5 times 3 is 15. And 0 times 5 is 0. And once students have the steps memorized, they just know to go ahead and add the zeros, and it's just a really fast thing to do. And then the last one we're going to multiply is 5 times 6, which is 30. Once we have multiplied it all and have all of our products in place, the next step we're going to do is take all of the products and add them all up together. So we're going to add 600 plus 120 plus 150 and 30. So nothing in the ones place is just 0, so we'll bring that on down. In the tens place, we have 0 and 2 equals 2. 2 plus 5 is 7. 7 plus 3 more is 10, so we will log our 0 in the tens place and regroup the 1 in the hundreds place. So 1 plus 6 is 7, 8, 9. So our final answer is going to be 36 times 25 equals 900. So again, for area model, we want to make sure that the very first step we're doing is we are breaking apart the place values, or students know it as breaking it apart, which is the expanded form. And then when we go and set it up, and we're going to make sure that we take each digit and place it above each section and right next to each section. Once we have that set up, we're just basically going to take each digit and making sure we multiply it by everything. So 20 times 30, 20 times 6, and 5 times 30, 5 times 6. Once we have all of the products and we filled in these 4 boxes, we could take each product from the 4 boxes and add them all up together to get our final answer. And so again, 36 times 25 equals 900. I hope you guys find that useful.